position that a lot of these guys are in. I would love to see Tank face one of the top guys out there. Tank can sell out of the arena, no matter who he fight. You pick a cab driver up off the street, and put him in the ring with Tank. And, he'll beat him, he'll sell out the arena. I just want to see how good Tank really is, with another real one like himself. Can he handle that? Will we see it? I don't know. I don't know if we see it. It won't be anytime soon, I don't think. But I think eventually we will, depending on how things go with all these other guys. I mean, the contracts, right now they don't have a home right now. You know what I mean? They're looking for a home. I mean, there's a lot of guys that, Shakur's at the end of this contract soon, I believe. So you just never know where these guys end up. The fight for retention, the fight with Crawford and Spence didn't get made until Crawford, was a free agent.
Last one.
And last thing I'm going to say on that is that if the fighter wants to make the fight happen, he has that power to do that, man. So I understand Tank is sitting back and he's sitting back in the cut and he's letting everybody make decisions for himself. But if he wants to prove that he's the best, he needs to fight one of these top guys.
Leonard Ellerbe, one of the key figures around Tank Davis, recently hinted that major decisions are coming soon. He also shut down any talk about Frank Martin being the next opponent, making it clear that Tank alone chooses who he fights and when the announcement will happen. According to Leonard, Tank is in control, and a fight will be revealed in the near future. But he didn't hold back on his opinion either, saying that while Frank Martin is a very talented fighter, he doesn't believe Martin has what it takes to beat Gervonta Davis. In his view, none of the names being mentioned right now can get past Tank. Nine to Jesus echoed a similar feeling, suggesting that Frank may not yet be prepared for a matchup at that level either.
Frank Martin ready. Just like when I said Frank Martin wasn't ready for Shakur, that's a payday, yeah, but it's also a big jump in competition.
You want payday?
Yeah, that's a big jump in competition. You know what I mean? And I just don't think like skill level, like levels. I don't think he's ready. But it's a good look for Tank if he's getting ready to fight. Oh, Frank Martin?
Frank and Tank, yeah.
But like money wise, I don't think that's really a big nothing crazy. No, but people might just pay to see Tank. But it do give him some type of like I said, it's a good
undefeated guy, yeah. Southpaw. Tank gets criticism for never fighting black fighters.
Yeah, and he's slick. So that's what I'm saying. It's a good look for him to get ready for a Devin or a Shakur. So he's a slick fighter. You get to see how he looking there with somebody slick, and he can shut up some naysayers. So it's kind of a good look, but then people might not give him credit because they can say Frank Martin is a 28-year-old prospect. I mean,
decision stoppage on.
I think it's a stoppage, yeah. I don't think it go past 8 because I seen Frank Martin in his was it his last fight when he fought? I mean, no discredit to him, but he fought some dude that really supposed to be fighting at 140. He fought him at 135.
Yeah,
they say he had like a lackluster performance. Yeah. But from what I seen, that just felt as though the dude power made him a little bit uncomfortable. And I seen certain things that I was like, nah, I think Tank could quit him.
At the same time, Ryan Garcia is pushing for an even rematch, convinced that with the right circumstances, he can get past Tank if they meet again. He truly believes a second fight under fair conditions would lead to a different outcome.
I'm going to beat this guy, this guy, this guy. I'm going to get so big that Gervonta has to fight me. And we're going to do it on the right and fair terms. This is how fair I am. Although I'm going to be bigger than them, which I am, I'm going to be a fair, honest man in the new negotiations, and we're going to do it right, and I'm going to beat them, and then we're going to solidify that, and it's going to be all good. That's what it's going to happen. Mark my words. And we're going to do it the right way, on the right terms, and fair.
You and him?
Yeah, even though he did me dirty, and they did all these tricks, I'm going to do everything fair and from not a rehydration clause next go around. I'm not going to make him go crazy up in weight. But we could do it at 140 or 147, whatever he wants. And then we're going to do it fair. No rehydration clause. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. We do drug testing. We do all that. But you're never going to play me again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. I'm going to let the chopper rain on you. I'm coming back for everything. I'm coming back in blood. When Jesus comes back, he's coming back with blood on his robe from the enemies. I'm coming back like that. So now you know how I'm coming back. I'm not fucking around. I'm really like that. They're going to fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? The little old man's like, fuck around, find out. That's me right now. Fuck around and find out.
Listen.
Roy Jones Jr. weighed in on a potential clash between Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, saying there's a logical way to make it happen at 140 pounds. He explained that Tank has already competed at that weight, so it would be fair. Roy also pointed out that everyone looks for small advantages, especially since Haney tends to grow big, so meeting at 140 makes sense. He added that if fighters truly want big matchups, the move is simple. Go to Turkey Alashik and let him make it happen. According to Roy, that's how fights get done now. If he were still active, that's exactly what he would do. Ask for the fight, let the money be sorted, and make it official. In his view, both Haney and Tank are elite fighters with high ring IQs, and it's the kind of matchup the sport deserves to see at 140. Oscar de la Hoya also shared his thoughts, saying he expects Tank to make major moves in the division this year. He pointed out that Tank already beat Ryan Garcia on a massive pay-per-view stage and believes Tank should now chase a world title, whether that means unifying or facing another champion. Oscar said a lightweight unification would be ideal. He made it clear he has no doubts about Tank's willingness to fight the best, calling him a beast and an incredible fighter who belongs with the elite. Meanwhile, Gervonta stirred up fresh drama with Conor Benn after Benn's recent fight against Pete Dobson. Tank posted a message saying Benn didn't look sharp and challenged him to meet in 3 weeks, even suggesting a weekend in Turks and Caicos to settle it. Benn fired back, telling Tank to send a real fight offer before changing his mind. He also threw in a shot, telling Eddie Hearn to check his DMs and make the fight happen, joking that the messages would probably get screenshotted anyway. Finally, trainer Greg Hackett weighed in, saying he believes that if Tank and Conor Benn ever shared the ring, Tank would stop him with a knockout.
This boxing, so it could happen, but Tank will not come out 7th round, something like that. It'll be like when you know about boxing, like when you know about pedigrees in boxing, like, and you know about punching power. If a motherfucker hit you right, you're gonna go out. It don't matter the weight class. If they got natural power, Tank one of those guys that got natural power. Conor Benn is one of those guys who's going to naturally make a mistake. So there you go. Recipe for disaster. I got him knocking Conor.
Robo Costa addressed the potential matchup and also responded to Devin Haney supporters who think Gervonta is bringing up a fight with Conor Benn just to avoid facing Devin.
I can see why they frustrated, for sure. 100%. I mean, it doesn't look good that you turn the tables, or I would say you turn away from Dev and then decide to go with Conor Benn, which is an easier fight than Dev. But again, it could be a numerous of things. It could be manager, it could be promoter, it could be anything. So I don't know. If the fight is in Saudi Arabia, let's just say, that's money. You know what I mean? Like they getting a different kind of money. So I guess it really does depend. Then Eddie Hearn, you know, even though Eddie Hearn might be saying what he's saying about Conor Benn this, Conor Benn that, he probably setting Conor Benn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's move on to the next. I don't know. I can completely understand a Devin Haney fan being upset with the fact that Tank will avoid fighting Dev to fight Conor. I can.
Eddie Hearn has made it clear he wants to set Conor Benn up for long-term success. He explained that the goal is to position Benn for a world title and to clear any lingering distractions from his mindset. Hearn said he wants to give Benn the biggest possible fight on UK soil, adding that Conor has a massive future in British boxing. At the same time, Eddie acknowledged that Benn is one of the hottest names to call out right now. He even joked that it's hard to find anyone between 140 and 160 pounds who doesn't want a shot at Conor.
Yeah, lots of talks with Gervonta Davis. I mean, firstly, those two going back and forth, and you know, I've spoken to Gervonta personally, and he'll be receiving an offer from us today for that fight as well. I think it's a huge fight. Could happen in the UK, but we're looking, I think, in America for that.
According to Eddie, Conor Benn has become the name everyone is calling for a major matchup next. He also confirmed that discussions with Gervonta Davis are already happening. as they work through the details of a possible fight. After Conor Benn called him out again, Gervonta responded by telling him to calm down and let the teams handle the business behind the scenes. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out the other content on your screen right now.